Today it's Tuesday, July 9, 2024. Troubleshooting charcoal canister solenoid valve, or it might be none of those. It might be just by adding fast fuel in the fuel tank. This is from the Nissan Sentra, okay? And like I mentioned in the previous video, I'm saying that when I'm going to put a petrol, sometimes the car is struggling and it's turning off the engine, or if you keep your foot on accelerator pedal, then it's not gonna turn off, but you see that something's wrong. All right, now I'm putting petrol always from the same petrol station on my way back to home. It's near to my house, and usually I'm going to the same pump, to the same machine there. It's difficult, it's very rare to go to another place. I mean to a different pump on the same petrol station. All right, see what's happening here. I'm gonna touch this video at the end of this video to see it normally, not through the phone. All right, here I'm cruising with 80 kilometers per hour because that's the speed limit. All right, it's 18 minutes to 10 o'clock at night, yesterday time, and I'm going home. Now, I'm cruising, everything's okay. You see the EGT 508 degrees. Then I reduce the speed to enter in the petrol station. You see it here. The EGT goes down because there is no fuel, it's not spraying fuel. AFR commanded from the ECU is 0. It's 29.3 to 1 on the oxygen sensor. Pedal 0, throttle 5.4 degrees, 5.5 degrees. It's here down. So everything's normal, everything's fine. I'm entering inside the petrol station. Now I have to accelerate a little bit. No, it went down to idle to maintain the idle. Yeah, idling. Okay, and this I'm just make it down to see that it was 32.8 kilometers till the petrol station. I was stopped for 56 seconds, less than a minute. This is counting. Trip time 26 minutes, moving for 25 minutes, and so on. It's 9:45 at night, 16 minutes to 10 o'clock. That's the where was I? You can see that at the end. So I'm entering the petrol station, and then is coming the employee. I'm saying to him, you know, full super, like any other time. And somewhere here, it start adding fuel. See what's gonna happen with the AFR here and the short-term fuel trims. That's why I'm saying that with this, you can troubleshoot. You can clear the faults if you want, you can read the faults, you can troubleshoot any problem. Watch it, watch what will gonna happen. Here, AFR measured and the short-term fuel trims while I'm putting petrol. You see here that the fuel level, it goes up. You're not gonna come, you're gonna frozen for a minute, and then it's after 5 minutes it showing to you 100%. On the instrument cluster it's working normally. There, why it has a delay, I don't know. Okay. But here at this point, this is where it starts, where all the problem starts. Short-term fuel trim, it's minus 4.7%. The AFR, the commanded from the ECU, it's 14.82. The measured from the oxygen sensor, it's 14.15. Then, let's continue a little bit more down. What's happening here? The ECU is asking for 15:1 air-fuel ratio. It gets 10.18. The short-term fuel trim, it's minus 11%, and it's dropping down also, it's cutting. At this point, the RPM start dropping down. You'll can see also the engine load later on. At this point here now, it's still asking 15:1. It's leaning it up, the ECU. It gets 10.821 air-fuel ratio from the oxygen sensor. Short-term fuel trims, it's minus 25%. Okay, I'm keeping my foot on the accelerator pedal. I'm just touching it by, it's not percent, let us say, okay, let us say percent, 3% only, and I maintain 1800 RPMs there. Why? Because if I don't do that, it's gonna shut down. It gets much more fuel. Now, is it the charcoal canister the problem? Is the solenoid, the charcoal canister solenoid valve? Is it because one employee is pushing the handle of the pump more, the other guy he's locking it more down? I have seen that. That's why I monitor that through the mirror to see what's going on, to be able to troubleshoot this one. So if you put normal petrol inside without having the handle full locked in the upper position, then this is not happening. If you don't make it full to go with too much force inside of the fuel tank. If you put it, let us say, in second stage, second lock that has the handle of the pump, then it's fine. If you go full, this is what's happening. So you see again that it's cutting minus 25%. I have my foot on the accelerator pedal. You see the FU ratio, it's all over the place. Now it's recovering. Now it goes, the ECU it's asking 14.4 to 1. It gets 15.7 because the short-term fuel was cutting fuel. And now this is happening again. It's coming rich again. It's asking 15, it gets 13.6, and it's cutting 16.4% of fuel. It's trying to adjust to maintain the idle. And now again, minus 25%. It gets 10.3 to 1 air-fuel ratio when it's asking 15 to 1. Still it's rich. Yeah. You see that it went to 18 to 1. This why it's happening that. Because I was making correction, there is one point. You see, here it's asking the ECU 14.4, but until it make the correction, the ECU, because it was minus 25%, now until you make the correction, you see that's at 18.69 to 1, the air-fuel ratio. It will gonna recover. Minus 7, 13.8, it's asking 14.4, now it's trying to adjust it. It's trying to make the correction. At least not throwing check engine light, something is that. I'm still have my foot on the accelerator pedal, you can see down here. Now it's 0, now I'm not touching it, the accelerator pedal. Now it's asking 14.71, it's asking the ECU, it's get 14.71, and it's adding 1.56% to maintain this lumber. I didn't check at all the EGT to see what was happening. And now it's spot on, now it's fine. And then I'm leaving. That was the problem that I mentioned before. This is supposed to be a short video. I'm at 8 minutes. Yeah. This is what was the problem. But again, like I said, if you don't force it, if you don't make it, if you don't keep the handle full, this will not gonna happen. Is it worth it to bother? I don't know. I don't have any time. And this is not happening last week or last month. This is happening, I believe, from the day number 1. I might not even bother. What's my point? That with this tool, you can read the faults, you can troubleshoot if there is any problem. You're just recording it. You don't even have to look at it. And then when you're finishing your trip, you're going out of the car, you download the video, and then you can see what's going on. Or let us say, as an example, it's not gonna be the case. I'm just saying that you can see the integer temperature, you can see, as an example, the barometric pressure. I'm just saying, not for this problem. This problem you can see clearly. I'm gonna give you a scenario. If it was not enriching the fuel mixture and was coming lean and was dying the car, it might be a problem with the fuel pump inside of the tank, if it was the other way around. But here it's clearly, it's adding more fuel. From where we're gonna pass more fuel? Only from the pipe of the charcoal canister. That means there is a breather from the tank, it goes to the charcoal canister, then from the charcoal canister it goes front to get a vacuum from the intake manifold. And there is one solenoid that's running on frequency. What I'm suspecting, that it's passing fumes enough fumes. I don't think it's going to come liquid fuel in there, but the fumes, it's not filtering enough from the charcoal canister, or it's not sealing properly. If the solenoid, it's shut, it's closed, it's 0% duty, and it has a leak, this justifying what I see here. But again, that's why also the idle, it's staying at 800 RPMs, because it's supposed to be 650, 700. It might have a problem with the charcoal can solenoid valve. Yay. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just check, I can get out the solenoid and check to see if it's sealing properly, or if it is, even if you energize it or not, it's wide open. It's the simplest thing. Yeah, that's it. That's what I have to say. Just troubleshooting this thing. Like I said, it's either charcoal canister or charcoal canister solenoid valve. Or you can say to the employee over there, you know what, please do not go full with a pump, with a handle. When you put fuel, just put a little bit less. I'm gonna check that. Don't ask me when. I have no clue. And it doesn't even matter, because I still have 5.7, 5.8 liters per 100 kilometers. It's not affecting the fuel efficiency. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Over and out. I'm gonna put now, after that, I'm not gonna stop now the video. I'm gonna put also this clip to watch it at the end clearly, whoever wants. Thank you. Full super cartridge. That's what I'm talking about. happen again? Thank you very much.